With hundreds of stalls located across 3 different sites selling handcrafted goods and delicious festive treats, this year's Durham Christmas Market has been the place to be during this chilly weekend. So, without further ado, and to warm myself up, let's explore the outstanding array of goods on offer. So how's business been this year for you? Has it been affected by the pandemic?
Yeah, I think, I don't know whether there's less sort of coach loads of tourists coming in, but we certainly had a lot of local shoppers doing sort of Christmas shopping and picking up different treats ready for Christmas. I always love being in the cloisters, even though it's really cold, you have to be totally wrapped up. It does make it really special, having the feeling of being part of the cathedral as well. So yeah, I think it's got a unique feel to it. And we always have the same sort of trader community here every year who are local producers, so that's lovely to come back and see old friends year on year as well.
So I'm joined here by Kevin Sheehan, cartographer and owner of Manuscript Maps. Kevin, would you like to introduce yourself and talk to us about why you're here?
Yeah, well, thanks very much for coming and talking to me today. I'm Kevin Sheehan. I run Manuscript Maps, draw all the maps originally by hand, do all the packaging, selling and everything as well. Part-time business. I also work for the university at the Bill Bryson Library, and I'm a college librarian as well. So I studied here at Durham, and I did medieval history, and then I did a PhD in the history of cartography. And as part of that PhD, I actually drew a Portland chart, the maps that I was studying, which was great. It was probably the most interesting bit of the PhD, and that sort of got me into drawing even more of the maps that I did. So when I finished my PhD in 2014, I drew this whiskey map, which is it's my bestseller. And right at the beginning as well, I drew 2 maps of Durham for the university to sell, the University of Durham map and the pubs of Durham. And they go down really well, especially at graduation, to sell loads of those.
So what is it that makes Durham Christmas Market so special?
Oh, it's a great place. I mean, you can see, even though we're in still a little bit of kind of COVID measures and everything, still a really buzzing atmosphere. Lots of people around, great entertainment, and most of it very reasonably priced as well. I mean, some of the things I've seen here, I thought, wow, you should be charging way more for that than you actually are. So, yeah, it's really good. You can find some great stuff here.
Would you recommend Durham Christmas Market?
Definitely, yeah. It's one of the best Christmas markets. I've traded at a few others, and some of the other ones you just think, yeah, this is a bit not great stuff. Mediocre, yeah, mediocre to put it nicely. But yeah, Durham, there's great stuff here at the Durham one. So yeah, definitely worth the trip. I always frequent the Durham distillery stall, I have to say. I love their cask gin, like it's just absolutely amazing.
After Kevin's recommendation, we've come down. So what would be your sales pitch, John, of Durham Distillers?
So we make the famous Durham gin, which is a fabulous craft gin. First Northeast regional craft gin. We were one of the first into the market, and we run the first distillery in Durham since the reign of Henry VIII.
In your capacity as managing director, what challenges have you had to overcome over the past year?
So the last year, I mean, obviously as we've come out of lockdowns, things have opened up and got better. I mean, there are still some pretty enormous logistic challenges, but I think anyone in manufacturing, business, food, drink, anything has those same challenges. You know, getting glassware, getting labels, getting ingredients, that's all an awful lot harder. And any kind of export market is really difficult right now.
So how long have you been coming to Durham Christmas Market for?
So I think this must be my 8 years, 7 times in 8 years, including the one we didn't do last year.